Happy Word on a Wednesday, my Rivers Edge family. My name is Carlos Baroa. I'm the college ministry coordinator here at Rivers Edge, and I'm so excited to be sharing a word from His Word with you guys today. Let's not play around and let's get straight to it. So today our passage can be found in the book of Philippians, chapter 1, verses 12 through 14, and it goes like this. And I want you to know, my dear brothers and sisters, that everything that has happened to me here has helped to spread the good news. For everyone here, including the whole palace guard, knows that I am in chains because of Christ, and because of my imprisonment, most of the believers here have gained confidence and boldly speak God's message without fear. I love this letter from Paul. Philippians is a letter from Paul teaching believers how to have a kingdom-minded perspective on every situation in life. And what I mean by that is, Paul, who is writing this letter while he is chained and shackled to house arrest while being watched by a rotating shift of palace guards awaiting his trial for his execution, would have had all the right to be discouraged, angry, and upset about his current situation. Yet, he takes this opportunity of a terrible situation in the world's eyes to reframe his thinking and take a kingdom-minded approach to his situation. He thanks God for it because now he is bound to a room that the Roman soldiers are also bound to and have nothing else to hear but Paul preach to them about the good news. Think about this for a second. Paul could have easily thought his purpose to be in Rome to spread the gospel was ruined and stay in that. But what better place to be and what better people to preach the gospel to other than Roman soldiers? People in that time period who would be connected and mingling with all people of the economic class, from low-class citizens all the way up to government leaders and officials. Now we have these men, as Paul says, proclaiming the gospel without fear. Wow. That's what I call bringing a kingdom-minded perspective to a worldly situation. And I want to challenge you, my brothers and sisters, to do the same right now in your life. I want us to thank God for placing us in this time period we live in right now. I know you're probably thinking, but Carlos, we literally are living in a pandemic. People are angry with each other. There's civil unrest with the government. People are angry with each other and the government, and the future seems so scary and unknown. And I respond to that with this. What better time than this to be people who bring the good news during a time when everyone feels like all they're hearing is bad news? What better time than this to be people who are hope dealers during a time that seems so hopeless? What better time than this to be people who reflect eternal joy during a time where there isn't much to be joyful about? I believe people are starving for the hope of the gospel and the joy Jesus gives beyond this world. So yes, what better time to be alive as a follower of Jesus Christ and as a preacher of the gospel. Paul also writes in his letter to the believers in Colossae when he is in his current situation in Rome, awaiting his trial. In Colossians 3:2, he says, "Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things." How much more would lost people be drawn to the good news if we acted like saved people living in the reality of it? Paul was all about having kingdom-minded perspective in every situation in life. Let's be believers who reflect Christ's light, salvation, and hope in whatever situation in life we are in right now and to come. The harvest is plentiful. Go be a blessing to someone today in Christ's name. I love y'all. God bless.